Hi guys, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining me today. We are going to be making a collage for one of my clients. They have requested a few special things be put in this collage, and they gave me a color scheme to work with. This is one of the first times that I'm doing this for them. I'm not new to collaging, but I'm new to collaging for a client. So yeah, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy. I hope we can relax a little bit, maybe get some creative juices flowing, get a little bit of inspiration happening, and yeah, let's jump right in. I'm just going to let you guys know what I have in case you would like to do it at home. If you would like to collage with me, maybe you do a collage while I do a collage. So the materials that I have is like a mixed media art paper, but any white sheet of paper or construction paper, really anything will work. I have a regular stick. Let's see if I can get this on here. Of Elmer's glue. It says extra strength. It's just I don't know, I got a pack of like 6 on Amazon for like a couple bucks. So we have that. I have a regular pair of scissors. You could probably use any size, any pair. I just prefer these. They're a little bit smaller. They're good for cutting smaller spaces if I'm trying to cut out like a hole or anything. And then last but not least, we have our actual materials, and I have this is kind of just what was out from the last time I did a collage, but I have about 3 or 4 of these bags full of different pictures and different things that we can use to collage. Now, before I get started, I will say that when I do my collages, I don't really try to follow any kind of particular storyline. I'm not trying to make a grand statement with anything. This isn't super serious art. It's very lighthearted, it's very fun, but the thing I do like about collaging, or at least what I try to do with my collages, is I pick pictures from the piles of pictures that I already have. I just kind of go through everything, and the ones that speak out to me the most in that moment, I usually pick, I don't know, maybe 12 different pictures, 12 different things. It depends on the sizes. Whatever speaks out to me the most in that moment, I pick, and then usually after about 20 minutes, I have my pictures, and we kind of work with what we have. Every now and again, I will have to go back into my little reservoir of pictures, of cutouts, but it doesn't happen super often, so we're gonna get started and see what we can find today, see what we can do today. The client that I'm doing this for has requested a few things. One, that we work with a red and black, make sure I have that right, red and black theme. So we can also get some other colors in there. It's not going to be only 2 colors, but I think a majority of the theme I'm going to try to put in those colors that they request. And then they also wanted some Doberman pinchers in there. That is a dog breed, a Doberman. They said that they own a few of those, and they would really like to see that incorporated in the picture. Now, I know off the top of my head, I'm pretty certain that I did not have any Doberman pinchers laying around, and all of this, probably hundreds of cutouts that I have. So I just went online, I printed out a few different pictures, and we're gonna kind of make it work with the images we already have. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to cut out the images that I've printed out, and then we're gonna get together with my other pre-cut out images, my little baggies full of pictures, and we're gonna go from there. This is really nothing extensive. You don't really need to have any super skills for this, really no any kind of art background or anything. That's why I love doing the collages, because it's very personalized, but the only thing you probably need is a little bit of a steady hand, so that way you can fine tune or very cut the pictures very detailed. And even I don't do the best job sometimes, and that's kind of all part of the craft. That's kind of the fun, I think, anyway. Just gonna cut that off because we don't need that. And this is my first time recording anything like this, so I know that my sound is gonna be a little off. So thank you guys so much for bearing with me as we go through this. Every time I start a collage and I record it, I always realize that I don't have a little trash bag next to me. It never fails. That's okay. That is okay. And so, what I like to do, let me see if I can turn this up a little bit for you guys. Maybe so you can hear me better. What I like to do is, I don't normally like fine tune, like I had kind of started to cut out his ear a little bit. I don't normally fine tune a picture when I cut it out. So we're just gonna kind of cut it out like a little chunky, and then we're gonna go back and cut everything out. It just makes the cutting process a little easier. It's easier on the eyes, easier on the hands, easier overall. Okay, we're gonna put that in our pretend trash pile. So now that I have him cut out, I'm gonna go back, like I said, and I'm gonna just kind of fine tune the clippings, the cutting out. And like I said, this really doesn't require that much skill, maybe a little bit of patience. Probably need a little bit of patience and a little bit of a steady hand. But aside from that, you don't really need too much. Also, I will say I get most of my clippings just from magazines that I've subscribed to over the years. A lot of those are subscriptions that I don't know, I paid for like once, and then they just never stopped sending me magazines, or I get like rewards through my car insurance, and I can get magazine subscriptions that way as well. I'm just gonna bring this up so I can make sure that I'm getting the best of you, so I can cut it out well. Okay, so we have one Doberman cut out. Now, my client said that they have 4 Dobermans, so I had printed out 4 Doberman pictures. We are gonna start with just 2 Doberman pictures, just to see how that looks. This one's really cute. I like this one because it's a little smaller. I'm just gonna cut it up here so I can see. That's down, and then we're just gonna fine tune, as I like to say. We're gonna fine tune this cutout, and even though his little back legs are a little blurry, I think we can make it work. That's kind of all in good fun. It's all part of collaging, is that the pictures are kind of unique, and sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. And oftentimes, many times, working with what you got gets you really fun and really cool results. It's kind of like, instead of your picture being perfect, it's better than perfect. So this little guy, he's not gonna have any little front legs, but I think it'll be better than perfect, like I said. And I'm actually filming this late at night to make sure there are no unwanted noises. At least none that I can't control anyway. Okay, he's coming out great. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, so we have we have one big Doberman, one little Doberman. And these are the clippings, which is kind of fun. I don't know, those always look funny. They're kind of cool to look at. Okay, so now we're gonna go through some pictures that we have already, and we're gonna see what we can kind of make work. So right off the bat, I'm not really seeing anything super that like I'm drawn to. Also, my collages tend to have like a little bit of a silliness behind them. Oftentimes I'll use like someone's face with different arms, or I'll do some kind of like funny food imagery in there. But because this is a client requested video, we're gonna see if we can not do a more serious approach, but maybe not make it so I hate to say juvenile, but yeah, maybe make it fun still, but maybe slightly more serious, which I don't think they'll mind. I think that's what they want. So, and they do want their full name on this collage. Of course, I'm not going to show you guys that, just for confidentiality, you know. So we are going to end up leaving a space where their name is going to go, but everything else we can do. And I kind of thought maybe this would be a challenge, a healthy challenge, as I like to say, just because, yeah, for once I am not doing a collage in my own interest, which I think is good for me. I think it's a cool learning experience. Okay, let's see. We have this giant bag of stuff. There must be so many pictures in here. So I see some apples that are red, so those could be cool. And since the dogs have their like black coat, I think that could work really well. I have a red sneaker, I have a red hand. So you can kind of see like already, this is kind of coming out already. And we have a few pictures that we can work with. And like this little boxing glove. We're gonna make it a little masculine, instead of maybe going towards a more feminine side. So this might not have any faces in it, but I kind of like this little golden thank you, just because this is someone who has supported me on my channel. And that might be kind of cool to just put that little message in there, like, thanks so much for all that you've done to help support me. I'm just holding this up so I can see exactly what I'm doing. That's kind of cool. There's like so many things in here that it's like kind of hard. This little burger could be fun. I wish there was like, I don't know, some kind of don't know, I lost my train of thought. There's like this chicken drumstick, which is kind of cool. I think that kind of is going in the vibe. That can be one of the letters of their name. Maybe that can go in there too, the letters of their name. As you guys can see, this is sometimes, it just depends, you know, depends what you're looking for. 'Cause some days I'll collage and it's, you know, within 5 minutes I have all of my pictures, and today you can see it's taken a little bit longer. His eyes could be cool, maybe. I think I'm gonna have to do some cutting, some cutouts soon. Okay. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything else. So we're gonna see if we can work with what we got. I'm gonna put everything back in the bag so that way nothing gets lost. Now we have some pictures that we're gonna work with. And we're going to see what we can do with this. So let's see if I can put this in the middle. And then let's see how we can make all of these work. I think that we can do it. I think that we can do it. Okay, so we can have one little Doberman there, and we can have one, maybe kind of how the picture cuts off, he can be pushed up against. And then, so this is where the collaging gets good, right here. This kind of stuff. We have some hands that we're going to work with. If you know me, if you've seen any of my other streams, you know that I really like to work with hands. Arms and hands, probably hands in general. Again, I just have to cut close to my face so that I can see. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. These apples have like a blue background. They're kind of hard to get out of that blue background, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. Okay. I think we've done it for the most part. Okay. So here is a bowl of apples. Y'all, that's kind of funny. Okay. We could have the hand, this red hand, here, looking like it's maybe petting the Doberman. And then we can have this guy maybe with the chicken, or we can have the chicken in there. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some space at the top. I mean, I'm missing something at the top. I don't know what to fill it with. We can always do like an upside down shoe. I don't know. Well, we can put their name here, maybe. I like that idea. We're gonna put their name here. I think they have a long enough name that I can fit there. And then maybe, because I could always like put a shoe in his mouth. You know, I can make it look like he has the shoe coming out, like dangling out his mouth. We have the apples here. Yeah, and then I don't know because, you know, the shoe's gonna be like kind of cut off a little bit. And then I think that's just like kind of a lot. I don't know, y'all. This is tricky. This is tricky. And like I said, this is kind of new territory for me. I might just end up cutting out all 4 of these Dobermans just so that way that can represent my client's 4 Dobermans. We're gonna do that. So let's cut out this little one, this little guy. All right, let's get him all fine-tuned. He's a cutie. Okay. Nice and fine-tuned. I hope that everyone had a good day today. I had a pretty chill day. I just worked a little bit. Not a little bit, I worked my full-time job. Which was, we were pretty slow, so that was kind of cool. Okay, so I did have a little replica of that guy, only because there weren't too many good pictures that I could like truly pull from online. But I kind of like him with the hand, I don't know. I kind of like that, so we're gonna do that. And then this guy over here. He's got actual paws, not just blurry little nubs like our other guy. here's him. Here's her. We don't know. Right, guys? We don't know. We don't really know. So we're going to do a little bit of rearranging over here because he might, or they might, want to be chillaxing on the ground. Maybe they can be holding that bowl of apples. He could be standing in it. You know, and like this, we can always change the shape of this, right? We don't need this whole muscle, so we can just cut that. And then now we can do something different with this. Now my only concern with that is that we're then left with a lot of white space, which that is kind of the opposite of what we're trying to do here. So he almost needs to be standing on something. Almost like this, as if he was being held. I don't know. What do you guys think? Balancing, but then we need something here that he can be walking like into or like on. No, I just don't know what exactly that should be. So we have this little shoe right here. No, I don't know if that's like kind of complicated or complex. That might be kind of complex. That's possibly a little complex, but you know, it could work. Could work. I don't really think that I like that. Something's throwing me off. And this is when collaging gets hard, because you're kind of like, I'm working with everything that I have, so sometimes it just takes a little bit. It's kind of like a puzzle that just doesn't have clear edges. You kind of have to figure it out, really figure it out as you go. Okay, I think we might put this little shoe there, or maybe like that. That might be kind of cool. Now this guy can maybe be holding apples. My only issue is this guy needs to fit. He needs to fit. Which he could. He could fit like that, but then this guy's arm, like, where's it going? You know, where's that going? Okay, I'm gonna scrap this just because I'm not really feeling it. I don't know, I'm having a hard time, as y'all can probably see. I do think that would look best, and possibly this guy's can just go right on top of his little back paws. I think I like the way that works. Possibly. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. That's always good. No, I don't have to keep these apples in this bowl. I can absolutely cut these apples out. I just don't know that I wanted to just yet. Because he could still technically be holding them. Some apples. Which really don't mean anything. I think I actually might just keep it like that. Put his name here and then paint around everything. Maybe I can add in like one of these little things. Something like that. I don't know. I would maybe like to put it this way, but then it looks kind of silly because it's like punching the dogs. And then putting it upside down kind of doesn't make sense because it's upside down? I don't know. What do y'all think? I like it this way, I think. Now the issue is And the issue is, but I feel like I need something here and here. Let's see. Oh, maybe we can put our little thank you sign in there, and then we can put their name. We could even cut that down a little and squeeze it right there. Put them right here. What do y'all think? I kind of like that. Let me cut this little thank you. Okay, I kind of like that. So I think we're gonna glue. And so you just gotta glue in the spots that you're gonna glue. So he is gonna go, where is he at? We're gonna do him here. We're gonna do him there. We're gonna do him here. And we're gonna do this one. And make sure that you guys can see that. Sorry about that. Here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now we're gonna do them. Make sure I get their ears and everything. And y'all, when I'm finished, I go back over everything with like a clear sealant so that way nothing will like pop up or tear off or whatever, you know, just to kind of protect it. And then I do recommend putting them in a frame just to like triple ensure or double ensure that nothing happens. Now where's he going? He's going here. Which means he can come here. His little nose is gonna go there. The tip of his nose. And we got our hand that's petting over here. Just doing a jolly old pet. Okay, looking good. And then we're gonna put our thank you right at the bottom. And then we'll do their name at the top. And once I have their name down, let's see. I like that. Then I will go back and I'll paint all of the white space. All of that white space. And I'll probably use a variation of like maybe some beige or like a, not necessarily a pink, but like a softer red, just so it's not super stark. And I think that's about it. We're gonna cut this little arm nub off here. And voila, we are about 3/4 of the way done with our collage. Exciting, you guys. It's always exciting to finish or to get one step closer in the finishing process of a collage. And it's always cool to see the final result. Like, especially after everything is, you know. I don't know, I kind of like that with the apples. I would just hate to get it and then be like, oh, I hate apples. You know? I don't know. Oh wait, should we do these apples? Should we do the apples? Should we do the apples? I like them because they add in that other element of the red. Like this hand is, I don't know if you could see it that well, but it kind of has like a little red hue to it. So the apples would kind of add that in. I say we do the apples. Let's do the apples. We'll do them like this. Oh yeah, perfect. See how sometimes you just sling something in there without too much thought and you're like, wow, that actually works perfectly. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna slide that in there to where you can't really see. Almost where it looks like they're like clutching all the apples like this. Oops. I think. Okay. Cool beans. We got those apples down. Cool apples, I should say. It's got a little cut, so we're just gonna glue that. Okay, cool. Awesome, you guys. And that is our finished product for the evening. We're not finished yet. We're gonna add the name. We're gonna go back and paint everything over. And maybe I can show you guys some snippets once everything is painted without showing my client's full name. But thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope that you relaxed. I hope that you felt a little inspired, or maybe you just seen something that you've never seen before and you having a good day. So either way, no matter what, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like. Please give me a subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. These will be coming once a week. I haven't decided on the day yet, as I am still super new to this realm, super new to this world. But yeah, if you'd like to see more, please stick around. There will be absolutely a bunch more content coming. I have so much planned for you guys. I have so many things in the works. I'm already recording other videos for other ideas that I have. You guys are just incredible, and thank you so much for all of the support that you have given me so far. So I hope all of you guys had a great night. Please relax, sleep tight, get a peaceful rest, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.